welcome to episode 3 of the mini-series on team building. Like, how important is it for you to feel like you're heard, that you're seen, that you're valued in your team? I'd argue that you'd probably say yes, it's very important, because many of the people who come to us here at Exige wanting to move from their company is really because there's a breakdown here. And understanding the importance of being heard, we wanted to record an episode and discuss exactly how you make that happen. This is an interesting one, because I think it gets back to maybe something we've touched on earlier, but also this comes down to sort of personality profiling to some degree. Introvert, extrovert, really what we're talking about here. It's the idea that some individuals are more comfortable. If we take the question at face value, those who, and let's take it like literally, those who shout, let's say, those who are more eloquent speaking in a speaking format, for example, that usually is because some individuals are much more comfortable communicating in the oral form. And I will put myself in the camp of being much more capable at speaking verbally. Speaking verbally, yes, and the other ways of not speaking verbally. There you go, great words. And I think if you know in your team as a great leader, you have to be very aware of the composite personalities that you have around you, and make room for them. Make room that if you know somebody tends to be a reflective individual who would prefer to shape their thoughts in a written format, then I think it's the duty of the team, it's the duty of the leader to create an environment and a set of practices which enable everybody to do that. And so it's like being a great referee, I suppose, or being the person who holds the space for the creation and development of ideas and responses to those ideas. So, and there are practical ways that you can do that by knowing the type of urgency that is around a certain task. And if you say, well, we need a decision on this in the next 24 hours. So I've had said individual's opinion. We've had William's opinion because he's just been yapping on about it for the last 15 minutes, but we need to have everybody else's opinion. Let's go away, write those up in an email, send them in, and then we'll have your comments. That's a way to do it. You know, I certainly know that that's something in Ray Dalio's principles. He talked about it. They pioneered at Bridgewater, was this idea of ensuring that if individuals are more reflective, that they're given time to respond in a way that's more appropriate to their superpower. If though we look at it as slightly more sort of euphemistically, those who shout the loudest, those who are maybe the most assertive in a team, then again, it's a similar discipline. It's probably maybe more assertive via written format. They might be the person who bombards everybody with reams upon reams of information or written word. Then I just think it's really important, and again, as a leader, that we have a way to keep an open space, and that we say to everyone, look, we want everyone's opinion, but it comes back to courage and assertiveness. Right? I want everyone's opinion here. Who is the most believable person to have an opinion on this given subject? Okay, then I want you to step forward with assertiveness and courage and give me your opinion. And that just comes from a cultural process. Like, you know, yeah, there's sort of layers in there, but I think it all starts with an environment of trust that we've talked about. Do people trust that they can give their opinion? They can be right, they can be wrong. Then we have to make sure we're picking the right people who have courage and who have a level of assertiveness. We can be encouraging those qualities. And then we can have tactics as well, which we can layer on top of that, which could be playing to sort of personality profiles, introverts, extroverts, sorry. So yeah, some layers, like multiple layers there. It's not like just a one thing, but those are the things that I've certainly observed in my own teams, in building my own teams. But also when I've interviewed and got to know leaders and great functioning teams, and also observing other great thinkers on this topic.